ordinance, you're not looking out for the safety, the health, and the welfare of us. Over there, how many of you live in Douglas Township? How many over there? Show of hands, people, show of hands. This is your support for Apex in general. This is your support for Douglas Township. We live here. They don't. I am really sorry you showed your true character, but I really didn't expect anything else. Thank you.
Apex was so open and wanting us all to join the
Can
party.
we get a name, please?
Oh, Holly Howe. If Apex was above level and wanted to let us all join the party and understand what's going on and talk to us, we would have been invited to that party tonight. We didn't get the invitation. They've had to move it 3 times now because people who they have invited have called me to tell me where the place was going to be for the secret party so that I could announce it. And funny thing, Apex changed the addresses, not once, not twice, but just the 3rd time. They also had the meeting, I'm sure some of you might show up tonight, because they had the meeting at 6:30, now it's at 7:30 or 8, probably assuming after this. The point is, if this company was that concerned about all the citizens, they would be inviting all the citizens. They've invited us? No. There's been quite a few secret parties going on. Funny thing is Pat Carr and Don Schmucker are 2 of the guest speakers at this meeting today. So I just don't understand, if this company was up and up, they wouldn't be doing all this secretness. Also, I would love to know the honest to gosh truth is how many of these signers have actually had a lawyer look at them. We have a lawyer right here. Have you actually ever had him take a look at that lease to see what he thinks about the lease from Apex? I have had a lawyer look at it. That's why I'm not signing. Thank you.
Christy Williams, Douglas Township, 1990 West Cleese Road. You complained, Terry, that, all of a sudden, all these people are showing up to the meetings because nobody showed up for the last 2 years because you guys kept it a secret. You never told us that this was going on. Never once did you mention it. So 2 years ago, when this all started coming on, you were all upset because we were all here. Well, guess what? We're not going anywhere. We're going to be here, and we're going to keep this all the way through until you guys are all recalled. That's all I can say. And this ordinance is referendum, because this is ridiculous that you, as a person and a business owner of this township, do not care about the people of this township. And I have begged you for my health to think about this, and you didn't care. You don't care, and Tom, your little smirky self face, better stop. Because there's people in here that cannot be around those windmills, but you don't care. You don't want to listen to the people that are going to be sick.
Thank you. Cindy?
My understanding in the adoption of an ordinance is that you will also put on file all of your research that went into the decisions that are part of the ordinance, that's part of. We have never seen that research from your part. No one has ever referenced it as they sat here. Never. I'd offered my research for a year and a half. Do you realize you did more research and discussion on the price you will pay for propane than any of you did on the health, the true value, the true impact to the community? say pay $5 a gallon for propane and spend your phone calls and your time doing some real research, not just being spoon-fed from a company who will and has for other communities walked away with the money in their pocket, leaving destruction behind. You just now facilitated that destruction.
Anybody else? I don't see any hands. We got one back here.
Yeah, Eric Tester, Douglas Township. You know, we talked before about the 600 feet from the Flat River. That's the base. So the blade is gonna stick out there closer, moving 150 miles an hour. It's a kill zone next to the designated river. I have no idea why you would protect a lake a mile, and yet that body of fresh water, you give it no protection. I'm not sure what the thinking is there. You know, there's a big difference in these two sides. One side is either cashed a check from Apex or plans on profiting off. The other side is concerned about their neighbors in the future here. And there's just so much that's so wrong with this. You know, I don't even know where to start on some of this. We talked before about how we're gonna compensate the losses. You said maybe the PC could put something in the ordinance. The PC has done the same thing you guys have. They haven't spent 1 minute talking about losses, like it's gonna disappear. You put turbines all around somebody's house, good luck selling it. Who do you think over 2,000 people in this community are gonna blame? I don't think anybody goes to a realtor and says, I'm looking for a house covered by turbines. We live here for the beauty, that's what we're protecting. One side isn't gonna get a penny out of this. We're spending all of our time in our life trying to protect our way of life. And you guys can't see this. If somebody could put their money where their mouth is, hold Apex accountable to these promises. Make them buy our houses at regular value. Make them cover our health costs. Look at the quality of everybody's life is gonna change. No guarantee anywhere. Why? You should put a guarantee. You don't buy a car that's gonna be a clunker without a guarantee. Just Apex coming in here, what they've done, look what they've done to us. Apex knew all over this county a lot of people would be recalled. Look at Huron. I was amazed how many people got removed. They play everybody. They play our officials, they play our schools, they play our farmers, they play our neighbors. They give this spin and make it sound so good. Reality is gonna be a nightmare for us, is what it's gonna be. I'm amazed how much neighbors have turned against each other. I don't know where you put the price tag on that. I really don't. I wish you guys would reconsider and think about this. I look at Pine Township, 1 mile from the Flat River. We're 600 feet. I look at Sydney. They're 2.5 miles from the lakes at 300 foot. We now are gonna put 150 foot on this side of 522. We're gonna be about a mile from Nevins Lake, not with a 300 foot or a 500. We're totally disrespecting Pine Township and their ordinance. We're disrespecting Sydney Township and their people, what they wanted. I think we need to look at the other ordinances and get a little more in line. That's all. Thank you, Terry.
Anybody wanna be next?
Too tall, too loud, too close. Here's your ordinance. We need to start over, guys. For 2 years, we've been asking, giving you information, have not heard one single thing from those who have signed a lease. Not
Anybody else? Move to adjourn. Good. This meeting is over. Thanks for coming, folks. You got one over there? Go ahead.
I'm gonna make this really, I'm sorry, say Scott, Sydney Township, yes, and we're on Nevins Lake. We won't be, if your turbines go in, we won't be able to use our cottage. This is what I wanna say that's very, very quick. You've seen the underhanded tactics that Apex has used toward us. We have pointed out their lies. They have lied to us. At the very beginning, very first meeting, Sydney Township, November 9th, 2020, Albert laid it all out. He's gonna be upfront, he's gonna be communicating with all of us, where is he? When's the last time he showed up to support you? You've seen how he's lied to us, how he's manipulated, how he's been in secret. We know there are secret meetings. What makes you think he hasn't lied to you?
Anybody else?
I have a question. Okay, my name is Nancy, and I live down the road. What happens to all of our trees? I mean, I've seen Gratiot County, it is barren where all these wind turbines are set. I mean, that's gonna take out your oxygen, your trees help clear your air. Are we just gonna rip them all out and say, oh, well, let's look at a desert? I mean, I have eagles, I have hawks in my woods, I don't want them destroying these things. And is there anything to provide for them? Because if I'm correct, and I might be wrong, but I thought, well, the eagle's protected, and I've got at least 2 brothers here over there. Have we got anything planned for them? I mean, are they gonna, I don't see them dodging the blades. So, I mean, like I said, I don't know much about it, but I've seen Gratiot County, I've seen some of the people, the land over there, because I have friends over there, and it looks like nothing but white, tall machines and no trees. I mean, I like it out here because of my trees and my nature. I don't want to kill that down because somebody wants to make some cash. Thank you.
Anybody else? You got one back here. Kevin?
Kevin Murphy, Winfield Township. I thank everybody that's here, because we all have what we feel is the correct thing. We happened to spend the afternoon in Montcalm County today, and a young lady brought up the fact that we think this is a lot of fun. I can tell you what a lot of fun is. It sure the hell isn't coming to these meetings being manipulated by a company that'll do anything to stick it up your butt and make money and leave. It's exactly what they're trying to do. They have destroyed the community. We all know it. I mean, how many times have you thought about the neighbor down the road? Does he need help? That's what this world used to live on, think about, share, and help. You're blowing it. You are completely blowing it. The smirks, that looks real good. Yep, I'm proud. I signed a lease. I didn't sign a lease. Apex knew what they were doing. They've proven it over and over and over again. So I wish you would please consider the fact that the majority of the people don't want them. We'll give you $20 a piece if that's what you need. And a little bit of money, because that's what you want. Thank you.
Anybody else? Okay, Tom. Move to adjourn. We got a motion and a second to adjourn. Thank you all for coming.
You guys